Have you ever opened a jar of mayonnaise and wondered how that smooth, creamy, and tangy spread made its way to your kitchen? This humble condiment has become a staple in almost every American household, adding richness to sandwiches, bringing potato salads to life, and serving as the base for countless dressings and dips. But behind that silky texture and balanced flavor lies an incredible story of history, innovation, and meticulous craftsmanship. Today we're taking you on an exclusive journey inside a modern mayonnaise factory, revealing the fascinating process behind this beloved condiment. By the end of this story, you'll never look at your jar of mayo the same way again. Before we dive into the production floor, let's rewind time and uncover how mayonnaise first came into existence. Believe it or not, this iconic sauce was born out of necessity in 1756 during the Siege of Mahon. Legend has it that a French chef, stranded without his usual cream, improvised a new sauce using just 3 simple ingredients: egg yolks, oil, and vinegar. This unexpected creation was christened mayonnaise, in honor of the victory at Mahon. From that moment, the creamy concoction began its journey across Europe, seducing chefs and home cooks alike with its luscious texture and tangy taste. Fast forward to the late 19th century, and mayonnaise finally made its way across the Atlantic to the United States. By 1905, a German immigrant named Richard Hellman began selling his own mayonnaise from his New York City deli. His recipe quickly won the hearts of customers, and by 1912 he was mass-producing it. The iconic blue ribbon jar became a household name, changing the way Americans dressed their sandwiches, salads, and burgers forever. Today, mayonnaise isn't just a condiment, it's a $11 billion global industry, with the United States leading the charge as one of its biggest markets. From classic egg and oil blends to vegan and flavored varieties, mayonnaise has evolved into a product that defines convenience and flavor in modern kitchens. Now, let's step inside the factory and witness the incredible process that transforms a few humble ingredients into the creamy mayonnaise we all know and love. It all starts with one of the most important ingredients: fresh eggs. These aren't just any eggs. They come from carefully selected farms where hens are raised under strict standards to ensure quality and freshness. Every year, a single mayonnaise plant can consume over 50 million eggs, and not a single one makes it past inspection if it doesn't meet rigorous quality standards. Each egg undergoes a thorough check for cracks, contamination, and freshness before making its way to the mixing line. After inspection, the eggs are pasteurized to eliminate any harmful bacteria, ensuring absolute food safety for millions of consumers. Once the eggs are ready, the next essential component enters the scene: oil. And no, we're not talking about motor oil. Mayonnaise factories use light, high-quality oils such as soybean, canola, or sunflower oil. These oils are chosen for their neutral flavor and smooth texture, which allow the tang of vinegar and the richness of egg yolk to shine through. A single large-scale facility can go through nearly 10 million liters of oil in a year, which gives you an idea of just how massive the demand for mayonnaise really is. Every drop of oil is carefully filtered and stored in temperature-controlled tanks to maintain its purity before being pumped into the blending machines. Of course, we can't forget the other key players in this flavor symphony: vinegar and lemon juice. These acidic components are what give mayonnaise its signature tang. High-quality distilled vinegar is often used to balance the richness of the oil and eggs, while lemon juice adds a subtle brightness to the flavor. Some recipes also include mustard for an extra kick, along with salt, sugar, and spices to fine-tune the taste. All of these ingredients are measured with scientific precision because even the slightest variation can affect the consistency and stability of the final product. Now, the real magic begins inside the mixing tanks. This is where science and culinary artistry meet. The eggs, oil, vinegar, and seasonings are combined in giant stainless steel mixers that can hold thousands of gallons at a time. But here's the trick: mayonnaise isn't just about mixing ingredients, it's about creating an emulsion. An emulsion is a process where two liquids that normally don't mix, like oil and water, are blended so thoroughly that they form a stable, creamy mixture. To achieve this, the oil is slowly introduced to the egg yolks while the mixture is continuously whipped at high speed. If you've ever tried making mayonnaise at home, you know how tricky this step can be. But in a factory, advanced technology ensures that the emulsion forms perfectly every time. High-powered homogenizers take over to break down the oil droplets into microscopic sizes, ensuring that the mayonnaise stays smooth and never separates in the jar. This process is both fast and precise, requiring constant monitoring by trained technicians. Once the emulsion reaches the ideal texture, the mixture is cooled to preserve its freshness and extend its shelf life. At this stage, preservatives like calcium disodium EDTA may be added in very small amounts to maintain quality, though many brands now offer preservative-free options for health-conscious consumers. With the mayonnaise perfectly blended and cooled, it's time for packaging, the final and perhaps most visually satisfying stage. Giant pipes transport the creamy product from the mixing tanks to automated filling machines. These machines are engineering marvels, capable of filling hundreds of jars or squeeze bottles per minute. Each container is sterilized before filling to maintain hygiene. Then, the filled jars are sealed airtight with tamper-proof lids, labeled, and stamped with a production date and batch code for traceability. From there, they travel down a conveyor belt to be packed into boxes and shipped to grocery stores across the country, ready to take their place on your pantry shelf. But the journey doesn't end there. Quality control is a crucial part of the process. Random samples from each batch are tested in on-site laboratories for pH levels, texture, flavor, and microbial safety. Only after passing these tests is the mayonnaise cleared for distribution. This level of precision and care ensures that when you spread that creamy goodness on your sandwich or mix it into your coleslaw, you're getting a product that's safe, consistent, and delicious every single time. Today, mayonnaise continues to evolve to suit modern tastes. From olive oil-based blends and spicy chipotle versions to vegan alternatives made with aquafaba instead of eggs, the condiment is more versatile than ever. Yet, no matter how many variations hit the shelves, the core process remains the same: a perfect balance of oil, egg, and acidity, brought together in a dance of science and flavor. Have you ever wondered how that creamy, velvety mayonnaise in your sandwich or salad dressing is made? Most of us grab a jar from the grocery store without giving it a second thought, but behind every spoonful is a fascinating combination of science, precision, and high-tech automation. Mayonnaise isn't just a condiment, it's one of the most iconic and versatile sauces in American kitchens, enhancing everything from burgers and fries to potato salads and wraps. Today we're taking you inside a modern mayonnaise production facility to reveal how humble ingredients like eggs, oil, and vinegar are transformed into the smooth, rich spread you love. Get ready for a behind-the-scenes journey that combines food science and cutting-edge technology to deliver that perfect creamy consistency every single time. It all begins with the core ingredients: simple, natural elements that come together in a complex process. Eggs are the heart of mayonnaise, providing the emulsifying power that binds oil and water-based ingredients into one stable mixture. In most large-scale production facilities, liquid eggs arrive in massive containers, already pasteurized for safety. These eggs are carefully inspected to ensure quality before being pumped into enormous stainless steel mixing tanks. Alongside the eggs, vinegar adds its tangy punch, while spices like mustard, sugar, and salt bring out that distinctive flavor profile that keeps mayonnaise from being bland. Each ingredient is precisely measured because even a slight imbalance could ruin the taste or texture. Now comes the magic, the process that turns separate liquids into a single smooth, luscious sauce: emulsification. Imagine walking into the factory and seeing gigantic high-capacity mixers humming away like the engines of a futuristic machine. These mixers are where science meets art. Emulsification is no ordinary blending process. It requires perfect timing and technique to disperse tiny droplets of oil into the water phase created by the eggs and vinegar. At the start, the liquid eggs are beaten at high speed, creating a uniform base. Then, in an incredibly controlled and gradual manner, oil is introduced. This is where precision matters. If the oil is added too quickly, the mixture will separate, and if too slowly, production efficiency suffers. The mixers work tirelessly, blending at a speed that ensures every single droplet of oil is broken down and suspended, creating that smooth, creamy texture we all know and love. These industrial mixers can churn out up to 5,000 liters of mayonnaise every hour, enough to fill thousands of jars for supermarket shelves across the country. But making mayonnaise isn't just about texture and taste, it's also about safety. That's where pasteurization comes in. Once the emulsification process is complete, the mayonnaise mixture is gently heated to a precise temperature, usually around 72 degrees Celsius, 161 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is this step so critical? It kills any harmful bacteria without altering the flavor or causing the sauce to curdle. It's a delicate balance. Heat it too much and you risk cooking the eggs, too little and the product won't meet food safety standards. Modern factories use state-of-the-art heat exchangers that keep the process efficient and consistent, ensuring every batch is safe to consume while maintaining its signature taste and texture. After pasteurization, the mayonnaise heads to one of the most mesmerizing stages of production: filling and packaging. Picture a high-speed assembly line that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. Automated machines, precise to the millisecond, fill hundreds of jars in just a few minutes. Each jar is filled with the exact amount of mayonnaise, never too much, never too little. These machines can fill up to 300 jars per minute, a staggering feat of engineering that ensures grocery store shelves are always stocked. Once filled, the jars are sealed tight to lock in freshness and prevent any contamination. From there, the jars glide down conveyor belts, ready for labeling. Branding and nutritional information are applied with precision so that every product looks uniform and meets regulatory requirements. But the journey doesn't end there. Every single jar of mayonnaise undergoes rigorous quality control before leaving the factory. This isn't just a quick glance by an inspector. Factories run thousands of tests every year to maintain consistency and safety. From taste checks and viscosity measurements to microbiological analysis, each batch is scrutinized. Some facilities even have sensory panels, trained experts who taste samples to ensure the flavor hits the perfect balance of tanginess and creaminess. And if something doesn't meet the standard, that batch never makes it to store shelves. It's this dedication to quality that keeps consumers coming back for the same trusted taste every time. Modern mayonnaise production is a marvel of both tradition and innovation. The basic recipe hasn't changed much since its invention centuries ago. Eggs, oil, and acid remain the core components. But the way we make it today is worlds apart from how it was prepared in old European kitchens. Today, advanced food science ensures the product lasts longer, stays safer, and maintains a consistently delicious taste. Factories invest in cutting-edge technology like automated dosing systems, high-shear mixers, and real-time quality monitoring to deliver the perfect jar of mayo to millions of homes. Now, think about how much mayonnaise Americans consume. From deli sandwiches and wraps to creamy pasta salads and dips for fries, it's estimated that the average American eats multiple pounds of mayonnaise every year. It's the backbone of countless dishes. Club sandwiches wouldn't be the same without it, and let's not forget classics like tuna salad or potato salad at summer barbecues. This high demand is why companies need such advanced production facilities to keep up. In fact, some of the biggest mayonnaise brands in the US run their production lines 24/7 to meet consumer needs. Standing in one of these factories is an awe-inspiring experience. The hum of machines, the gleam of stainless steel, the hypnotic movement of conveyor belts, everything operates with military precision. Behind this choreography of automation is a team of skilled technicians and food scientists who monitor every stage of production. They make real-time adjustments, ensuring the product's consistency and safety. The process may seem mechanical, but it's deeply human at its core, built on expertise, innovation, and a passion for quality. The next time you spread mayonnaise on a slice of bread or mix it into your favorite dip, you'll know the incredible journey it took to get there. From carefully selected ingredients to high-tech emulsification, from pasteurization for safety to lightning-fast filling machines, every jar of mayonnaise is the result of meticulous planning and advanced technology. It's not just a condiment, it's a triumph of modern food manufacturing that brings convenience and flavor to millions of tables every day. So, next time you open a jar, take a moment to appreciate the science and skill behind it. And if you love learning about how your favorite foods are made, stick around, we've got plenty more fascinating factory stories to share. Like, share, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at the amazing world of food production.